And here we are. We have an idea, we have a project, and we can go and talk about our project to people of power, people who are there, who are up, on top of the hill. And they are just down, and they are going there, oh, please, please, mayor, please, whatever, please, politician, please, let me do this. And you are just begging for something. Well, let me say, this will not work. This never works. Yes, of course, people who are ruling your city, who are ruling your social system, they have power, of course. But they have power because someone gave it to them. And who gave them this power? You. You give them this power. They have this power because you decided that they should do things that you don't want and you can't do your own. Just managing the common goods. They're just managers of common goods, but they don't own these common goods. You, as a citizen, own the common goods. And you're just giving the power to somebody of the power to decide what to do, but not because they like or they don't like, but because they know better what is good for the citizenship. They're just interpreters. They're interpreters of wishes and needs of citizenship. But you are part of the citizenship. You're part of those who really own what is around, what is public. So, when going there, do you have to convince them that your idea is good? Yes, of course you have. Because they're there, they have the responsibility to decide if your proposal is an advantage or not for the whole community. But that's what they have to do, to decide if it's an advantage for the whole community, not if they like or dislike your proposal. So when you're going there, you're just part of the community who is proposing to the manager of a common good how to use this common good. Of course, this can work only if your proposal is truly something which comes out from the community and is truly something which is good for the community. Of course, something that you think is good for the community. So as long as your proposal is well structured, as long as your proposal is well designed, as long as your proposal is really something which involved a lot of people, who are the electors, who are those who put those people in power, then people of power will at least listen to you. Not because they like you, not because they are good people, but just because you're representing something that they recognize as useful. What? Numbers. Numbers of voters, numbers of electors, numbers of citizens. So, when approaching someone who is managing, especially if it's someone who is at the higher rank, like a mayor, never think that they are there to decide. They're just there to manage. In Mantova, in the RT4 project, which is a partner of Commons, well, in Mantova, we always have a relationship, a direct relationship with the municipality. And it's a project run by an association, just a small association made out of people. And what I can tell you is that they listen to this association. And they listen to this association because first, we never say no. We never say we're against something. We never say, oh, we want to destroy something which was done by someone else. No. First, we always say, okay, we have a proposal. We have a structured proposal. We thought about something and now we are coming there to just to have a confrontation. So first, structured proposals, never say no, go to the mayor, go to municipality, knowing that you're representing something which has value. And then, of course, because now we are a lot of people, not really so many, it's just 40 people, but 40 people with families, 40 people with friends, maybe it's an association which represents 300, 400 people in town. It's 40,000 inhabitants. So it's 400 people on 40,000. Not so much. It's not so huge association, but it's well structured. Everybody knows which is the aim of that association. Everything is clear, and all the proposals are structured. So a structured association and structured proposals with a clear aim, with a clear goal, with a clear vision. So you have to be reliable. And to be reliable, you have to say, okay, we are a group of people, maybe a group of teachers, a group of students, a group of citizens, doesn't matter. But we have a vision that will last for years. And so you can count on us to implement this vision. We're not saying no, we're just saying, okay, we want to make this part of the city, of the society better. We want to work in percent, and we are allies. We're not begging for something. We're not just coming there asking for money, asking for whatever. We're allies. We're providing you fresh hands and fresh brains in order to do better something which, if you're alone, my dear mayor, you can't do. So, if we work all together, our municipality, our city, our society, our whatever, our garden will be better. That's what we always say to the municipality when going there as RT4 association. And of course, maybe the first 1-2 times they don't know you, and maybe they listen, but nothing happens. But then after 3-4 times, and they see that you're consistent, and they see that you are you have a clear idea of what you want to reach, and they see that you're growing, and they see that you do other things alone which are consistent with that proposal, then they start listening to you, and they start helping you. And helping doesn't just mean that you're giving money. A municipality can do much more for you than just giving money. So, first, be consistent, be solid, be well structured. Always look at the counterpart directly in the eyes and try to tell them you're not a counterpart, you are an ally. You're not someone who I want to convince, you are someone who I want to help. And with this truth in your mind, you can just say, okay, this is a proposal, this is a good proposal, we can do it together. Together. It's not something that you have to do, it's not something that I want to do, it's something that we have to do together. We, citizenship, you, the managers of the common good. And this is something which usually people appreciate, because it's honest. And then, of course, you can say, okay, look, we already did this, and that. We already made some improvements in our small association, in our small entity, in our small something, and now we want to make it bigger, make it better, make it available for everybody with you. So our behavior when we make a proposal to the municipality is never to say, okay, we want you to do something, or we want you to give us money so in order that we can do whatever we want. No, it's just, okay, we already have a plan. Like when we wanted to make a forest, and we said, okay, we want to make a forest, and now we are going to do it. We found the space, we found the field, we found but then we found someone who gave us the trees. But then, of course, we needed help from the local technicians. We needed help to get all the necessary authorizations, and there are a lot of public bodies who have to say something on that area, and so we needed help. Not money, just help in order to put all the legal stuff in the right place, and we needed that help. But that was not something for us. It was something that we did together with the municipality. So it's time say, okay, we have this project, we have the capability to do it, we have the willing to pursue this goal, and we need to do it with you. And they just helped us. And now if you go to Mantova, there is a post-industrial forest. It's there. Okay, it's made out of trees which are 80 centimeters or something like that, because it's growing and it grows quite slowly, but it's there. It is there. And it was something made by normal people, just interacting, looking in the eyes with the municipality, with the mayor, with all those people, never begging anything. That's how we do things, and that's the way we think can better work when dealing with someone who has the right to manage public bodies. Never think that what they manage is their property. They're public bodies who are managing common goods.